We set it at top dead center using the timing mark. We confirmed it was a compression stroke by putting your finger over the spark plug hole. Piston is coming up on the compression stroke. Now the trick is to start with the number 1 cylinder using the firing order. So loosen it till the push rod spins and the rocker is got a little bit of play. And then I bring it down till it's just a little bit snug. And then you like to go a half a turn or 3/4 of a turn?
Half a turn.
And a half a turn, you just use the ratchet, put it on there, bring it over here to 6 o'clock and go exactly
to midnight.
To midnight.
6 to midnight.
6 to midnight. There we go. See, we got slop here.
Yep.
Snug it down. Now there is no slop. And then 6 to midnight. So the next cylinder you're going to be doing is number 8. So I'm cranking it over and I'm watching the lifters back there.
You're going to see one valve open and the other, and then you're going to be on the base circle.
That's number 8.
Nice. So now 8's on the base circle of the camshaft, and we can adjust that one, just like before.
Take up the slack. You feel a little resistance on the push rod. 6 to 12.
We're going to just run through the rest of the cylinders in exactly the same fashion, and then we'll have our valve train finally buttoned up, and that means we can start putting on the rest of the fun stuff: intake, carb, valve covers, distributor, and guess what? It's time to fire this thing up. So we wanted to put a 4-barrel carburetor onto these Vortec engines because they all came with the throttle body injection. You have to get a Vortec style intake manifold because the bolt hub is totally different from old school Chevy. These only have 8 straight vertically down bolts holding it all together. It's a totally different setup. So when you're buying an intake, you have to make sure it's set up just for Vortec heads. This is a Street Fire. It's a company owned by MSD. This is about $160 for basically an ignition module and a coil all built in.
So when you drop in the distributor, you make sure the engine is at top dead center and you point the rotor at the number 1 cylinder. It's the one.
So you've seen this thing, but pretend like you're seeing it for the first time. This is our Brawler 750 double pumper mechanical secondary carburetor. This thing is awesome. Holley owns this brand. They're dirt cheap and they work great.
And it's named after me.
Yeah, that's right. All right, it's time to fire up our little budget Vortec 350 build. We have been here working our butts off for almost a week, and I'm ready to hear this thing run. All right, oil pressure looks great. Water temp looks good. So we got it fired up. It sounds awesome. I think it's almost ready to rip. Guess what we're doing now? We're gonna take this thing to the track. There's an 1/8 mile strip at Irwindale Speedway Thursday night, and we're gonna show up and see what we can do with this thing.
We racing for money?
No.
Oh, we don't do that there?
It's a little small block. I don't think that's, all right, whatever. I mean, you wanna put some nitrous on it? We'll see if we can catch some fools. But anyway, look, it's a totally stock rear end. We're gonna throw in a mini spool, put some slicks on this thing, and hit the streets. We're gonna basically put just a little mini spool in this thing. They're like $80, nice, cheap, simple, and hope this thing holds together.
And what theirs are gonna do is replace the spider gears and tie the left and right axle together. Got one for me?
It's not great for going around turns, but it works great for going straight. There you go.
Look at that.
That's it. We're home free. All right, we've got our mini spool installed. Instead of those street tires, we've got these sweet drag radials. We're gonna put those on, have the traction we need to get down the track. We've got a couple last things to do to the truck, and then we're gonna head on out to the track.